time for her dentist appointment. Cammy sat in the big dentist chair. After the hygienist cleaned and flossed her teeth, the dentist came in to take a look. The dentist said to Mummy, "Well, I'm afraid she has 4 cavities." "Cammy, do you brush and floss your teeth every day?" Cammy nodded. "Have you been sneaking treats again?" Mummy asked. Cammy didn't say anything. "Cammy, it's very important that you listen to your parents about treats so you don't get any more cavities," said the dentist. "I'm going to let you choose a new toothbrush and some floss. Do you think you can stop sneaking treats?" Cammy nodded and said, "I'm sorry, Mummy." Mummy gave her a hug. The dentist let her pick out a new toothbrush and some floss. Then Cammy and Mummy Kangaroo headed home. When they got home, Cammy bounded quickly into the house to tell Daddy about the dentist. She caught him and Wyatt sitting on the couch with a big bowl of ice cream. Mummy laughed. "I think it's safe to say this whole family has had too many sweets. It's time to change our habits. Let's start with a healthy dinner." Cammy sure was a clever little kangaroo, wasn't she? Not much could stand in the way of Cammy and her treats. I just hope she does a better job of brushing her teeth before her next visit to the dentist. Which reminds me, I should go brush my teeth before I go to bed. Until next time, my young story timers, this is Mr. Whiskers saying meow and good night.
Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man
Arctic.
who lives on Drury Lane?
Oh yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane.
Pollution.
Oh, do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane?
2 of us know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. 2 of us know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane.
Oh, do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane?
We all know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. We all know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane.
Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Do you know the Ice Cream Man, the Ice Cream Man, the Ice Cream Man? Do you know the Ice Cream Man who lives on Drury Lane? Yes, I know the Ice Cream Man, the Ice Cream Man, the Ice Cream Man. Yes, I know the Ice Cream Man who lives on Drury Lane. Do you know the first man, the first man, the first man? Do you know the first man who lives on Drury Lane? Yes, I know the first man, the first man, the first man. Yes, I know the first man who lives on Drury Lane. Yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Do you know the ice cream man, the ice cream man, the ice cream man? Do you know the ice cream man who lives on Drury Lane? Yes, I know the ice cream man, the ice cream man, the ice cream man. Yes, I know the ice cream man who lives on Drury Lane. Do you know the first man, the first man, the first man? Do you know the first man who lives on Drury Lane? Yes, I know the first man, the first man, the first man. Yes, I know the first man who lives on Drury Lane.
The New Girl. It's not every day that Sunnyvale Elementary gets a new student. Kate and Mimi couldn't wait to see who would be joining the class. They even made a big sign with glitter and stickers to welcome their new classmate. When class started, their teacher introduced a new student. Her name was Sandy, and she had just moved to Sunnyvale. Sandy was very shy and kind of afraid to be in a new town with so many new people.
My name is Kate, and this is my friend Mimi. We are so happy to have you in our class,
said Kate. This made Sandy feel happy and
Chemical
not so shy
waste.
anymore. For the rest of the week, Kate, Mimi, and Sandy did everything together. They helped each other build popsicle stick castles during arts and crafts. They experimented with baking soda and vinegar during science class to make the biggest volcano eruption anyone had ever seen.
Global
They
warming.
ate lunch in their super secret girls' club underneath the playground slide, where boys are not allowed. They played jump rope and hopscotch at the same time during recess. And they even had a slumber party at Kate's house, where they roasted marshmallows in the backyard. It was really funny when Mimi burnt her marshmallow to a crisp.
Yikes!
Littering.
I'm not very good at this marshmallow cooking business,
Laughed Mimi. Kate was happy that she had made such a great new friend. Everything was perfect, or so she thought. When Kate arrived at school on Monday, she saw that Mimi and
Deforestation.
Sandy had moved their seats to the back of the class. Kate thought it was strange, but maybe they were just trying to get away from smelly Johnny Stephen. P.U. But things just got worse.
Melting
as the week
ice
went on.
caps.
Mimi and Sandy didn't want to work with Kate on the popsicle castle anymore. Instead, they played with glitter and stickers at a different table. They didn't want to help build a new village around the volcano. Instead, they built
Rubbish
a piano
in
with
seas
a balloon
and
and
oceans.
papier-mâché. They didn't want to eat lunch with Kate in their super secret girls' club. Instead, they sat next to the swings and whispered to each other. If Mimi and Sandy were trying to hurt Kate's feelings, it was working.
Polluted
To make
rivers.
things even worse, Kate saw Mimi and Sandy after school at Mr. Baker's bakery trying new flavors of cake.
Me and Mimi used to do that,
Sighed Kate. Later, she saw Mimi and Sandy at Nancy's fancy costume shop, trying on princess clothes and playing with magic wands.
Me and Mimi used to play princess
Factory.
at that store,
Said Kate as she wiped a tear from her eye. Kate was so sad. She didn't understand why Mimi and Sandy didn't want to play with her anymore.
What did I do wrong?
Wondered Kate as she sat alone on the front steps of her house. Did she say something that made Mimi and Sandy not like her? Maybe she hurt one of their feelings without knowing it. That
Recycling
afterthought went
bins.
through Kate's head. Just as she was about to
Recycling-
give up and go
Recycling
inside,
bins.
Junior and Theo rode up on their bikes. "Quick, Kate!" Junior exclaimed. "Mimi is in trouble and needs your help!" Kate didn't hesitate one second
Recycling
before she
bins.
hopped on her bike and followed Junior and Theo to the playground. It did not matter if Mimi didn't want to be friends anymore. If she was in trouble, Kate would be there to help.
Recycling
When
bins.
they arrived at the park, Kate saw something she couldn't believe. Mimi and Sandy were dressed in princess costumes and stood under a pretty sign that read, "Kate is the best friend in the world." "Surprise!" everyone yelled.
Recycling
Speechless.
bins.
Sandy stepped forward with a beautiful pink cake.
I didn't know how to say thank you for letting me be your friend, so I asked Mimi if she could help me throw you a surprise party.
Kate was so relieved.
I thought you didn't want to be my friends anymore.
She said with a sigh of relief. "Are you crazy?" yelled Mimi.
Recycling
You're the best
bins.
friend anyone could ever have.
Recycling bins.
Now it was time to party. Mimi, Kate, and Sandy put on their princess costumes and ate delicious cake like nobody's business. Junior and Theo drooled as they watched them eating and having fun. "Can we have some cake?" they pleaded. The girls thought really hard. "Well, this is a princess party," said Mimi.
And this is a princess cake.
Illustrated by Gus Kim. Petey the pig, Claire the cow, and Gordy the goose lived on a farm together. They were best friends, and they played together every day. They liked to race or play games like catch and hide and seek. One day, a new animal came to the farm, but he was very different from anyone Petey, Claire, or Gordy had ever seen. "Who are you?" Gordy hissed at him. "My name is George," the new animal said. "I'm a giraffe.
Recycling bins.
I was told that I'm going to live on this farm now." But the other animals didn't like George because he was funny-looking
Recycling
and because he didn't understand their games. "Do you want to race,
bins.
George?" Petey asked him once, and George agreed. When Petey said, "On your mark, get set, go," and Claire and Gordy laughed. "Do you want to play hide and seek, George?" Claire asked him the next day, and George agreed. Claire counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. "Ready or not, here I come." Petey and Gordy were nowhere to be found. "Can't even hide," Claire said, and the other animals laughed. George was sad that the other animals didn't want to be his friend. He liked them, and he thought he could learn to play their games if they gave him a chance. The next
Planet
day,
Earth.
Petey, Claire, and Gordy were playing catch, but they didn't invite George. "He probably can't even catch," Gordy said, and everyone laughed. Everyone but George, who sat by himself and watched. "Oh no!"
Environment
Petey suddenly yelled.
flashcards.
He had thrown the ball too hard, and it landed on the roof of the barn. "Now what are we going to do?" Claire tried to jump, but she couldn't jump high enough to reach the ball. Petey tried to throw Gordy toward the ball, but that didn't work either. "Maybe I can help," George said from behind the fence. "I'm tall enough to reach the roof." The other animals agreed to let him help, and George returned their ball. "Thanks, George," they said. "You're good at that. Maybe you're not the best hider or racer, but you can learn to do those things. Do you want to play catch with us?" And George agreed, and all the animals became friends.
Seesaw, jelly roll.
little star. How I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what